Very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm delighted to welcome you to Asia Creative and Innovation Channel, in short, or ACIC. I'm Keisuke Inami from Knowledge Capital, today's Master of Ceremony, and taking you to an inspirational journey to the creativity and innovation today. I'm here at Knowledge Salon, like physically, but I'm with the 6 international partners across Asia. Thank you very much for our partners to join. And we are also excited to have this streaming channel up and running this evening because we have been implementing so many activities so far. And then we had also the hardship to overcome because of the current situation, as everybody knows. But today, finally, we see this day and we are delivering contents to you all, not only in Asia, but also across the globe, I hope. So to kick off this ACIC session and broadcast running, I would like to introduce Mr. Takuya Nomura, the General Producer of Knowledge Capital Association, to give you an introductory welcome speech of ACIC.
Good evening. Thank you for your access to ACIC, the Asia Creative and Innovation Channel today. I am Takuya Nomura, General Producer of Knowledge Capital, Osaka, Japan. This channel is just started today by 7 organizations and institutions, including us, Knowledge Capital, with a mission to create values through innovation. This is our first live stream from various Asian countries, and each organization or institution will take turns live streaming on Fridays and show you the distinctive, innovative contents and programs. So enjoy ACIC every Friday. You can experience new arts and culture and find information of cutting-edge technology and startup activities in various Asian countries. You will then find a clue to generate creative ideas in your business and daily life, and an opportunity for collaboration in business to create new values. Various collaborated and co-creation projects have been developed in Asia and even globally in the world of art and business in this century. However, we are afraid that the expansion of COVID-19 prevents us from moving freely across the world to develop this kind of co-creation projects. Under this situation, we should pay more attention in deepening cooperation and exchange with each other. We believe the power of creativity and innovation makes it possible, and hope ACIC would be a help for those who would like to develop their innovative and creative ideas to start new business in this present world with COVID-19 and grow it in the post-COVID-19 world. We will start online programs first and then develop them into online hybrid programs as a platform for collaborative projects. Then, this is us who organize ACIC, Asia Culture Institute in Gwangju, Creative Economy Agency in Bangkok, Cyberport in Hong Kong, Nareッジシティー in Hangzhou, National Innovation Agency in Bangkok, Taiwan Design Research Institute in Taipei, and Knowledge Capital in Osaka. Each representative will show you who they are now. Just before that, we would invite Mr. Gerfried Stocker, the artistic director of Ars Electronica in Linz, Austria. As one of the international partners of Knowledge Capital, and my trusted best friend, to give a speech for the launch of ACIC. Please enjoy.
So coming back to the studio, thank you very much for your attention for this speech. On behalf of Asia Creative Innovation Channel, Mr. Takuya from Knowledge Capital gave a speech for the opening remarks. Of course, you're watching the YouTube live through this ACIC and also the Zoom webinar in some parts of the region. So please enjoy until the end. And we are all welcome to join later or any formats that you can available on the train, in the house, or any format you can join this platform and you would enjoy any contents we offer. So coming up for you is, as Mr. Nomura mentioned, we are inviting Mr. Gerfried Stocker from Ars Electronica. Let me just give you a brief information about Mr. Stocker. Mr. Gerfried Stocker is a media artist and an engineer for communication technology and has been artistic director and co-CEO of Ars Electronica since 1995. Ars Electronica is one of the most prominent media, art and cultural institution based in Linz, Austria, and of course, whose activities are represented by Ars Electronica Center, Future Lab, and Pre-Ars Electronica and Ars Electronica Festival. Mr. Stocker is also a consultant for numerous companies and institutions in the field of creativity and innovation management, and is very active as a guest lecturer at international conferences and universities. And let's not forget to mention that he has been a selection committee member of International Students Creative Award and World Omoshiroi Award since their inauguration, both of which are hosted by Knowledge Capital. So let me call Mr. Stocker, or as I usually call him, Gerfried.
Hello. Hello. Thank you very much, Keisuke-san, and thank you very much, Nomura-san, for this wonderful introduction and for the honorable opportunity to speak to you here in this exciting new program that you are starting. I think it is a very appropriate way to not only continue the successful work of Knowledge Capital in the difficult times of Corona, but also a bold step forward to really explore how we all as institutions that are dedicated to culture, to innovation, to creativity, how can we start and maybe lead the way towards a kind of next level of social connectivity, where the internet is not only something for business and information or for leisure and pleasure, but really becomes a social space that we inhabit as normal and as efficient as we inhabit our physical spaces. And I think festivals, museums, conferences, we all share the same problem. And when you, for example, look at our Ars Electronica Festival, we have a situation where usually we have lots and lots of people coming together, not only to enjoy the program that we are presenting, the projects, the content, the information, but of course to enjoy themselves, to enjoy being together with artists and creators, enjoying the concerts, being together with experimental new types of expressions. And you see, the normal life of digital art and culture is a life that is very much connected with our physicality, with our body. even if it's about digital technology, at the end, these installations, the work of artists, are very often meant to be experienced by people in a physical way. And I think many artists have been exploring already since many years possibilities to connect how the digital life, the digital possibilities can be coming together, being connected with our bodies, with our physical thing. We are so much more than just somebody who is able to hold a smartphone in the hand. We want to experience the life with all its different matters. And many of these things are not possible at the moment. We cannot imagine to have these wonderful situations of a festival like you see here on the photos from last year at the moment. So what we have to do for this year's festival, we started to use this problem as an opportunity. And the decision was to explore how we are not only able to send out our festival program into the world, but how could we be able to not dissolve and disappear in the network, but to emerge out of the network. And so our decision, our plan is to have a festival, a real festival in Linz. This is the wonderful new premises of our festival. And this is the way how we will organize the visitors. You see, it's almost like a picnic. It's like a journey into the park, into the environment that allows us to keep people on a good, safe distance. But this is just one of 120 locations and occasions that the festival is this year presenting. So the festival that is usually taking place in Linz is now going on a journey into 120 other locations with our partners all over the world. And we have built up here on the experience, on the program that we started already in May, Ars Electronica Home Delivery. And the idea is to use the museum as a broadcasting studio, as an educational center where we are. Here, I think you see these photos. That's how it typically looks like. So the museum that is usually crowded with many people has now become a place that we use to produce and present programs every day, from lectures to workshops, performances to concerts. So the reason, of course, for this is not only to make sure that we can deliver our content, because I think this would be too short. When we think about how to utilize really the big opportunities of this digital life, of these digital networks, then we have to understand it's not only about broadcasting. Broadcasting is last century. This century is about exchange, communicating, about giving and taking, about creating networks that allow people to be together, creating platforms that allow people to show each other, and not only one to the others, what they are doing, what they are interested in. And I think this is also something that is very inspiring to see in the program that you are starting today, that you invited such a wonderful round of experts from all over the world, representing institutions that are really working on these developments of, so to say, the future, of how can we find a nice, interesting, and efficient way to combine the digital world and the real world. We all know that Corona is not just going away within a few weeks or a few months. So let's use this really as an opportunity. And we have seen that also economically, those companies who are strong in utilizing the digital possibilities, the digital technologies, they have a very strong cutting edge. But we must not forget it's not only about innovation of new devices, software applications, or businesses. What we see very strongly right now in this Corona crisis, in this global new situation of the crisis, is that it more and more depends on the way how we humans are really able to stay connected. In particular, of course, in art and culture, in science, in creativity, in innovation, it's all about exchange. And what we have to avoid and what we have to fight is that because we need to physically distance ourselves, we should not socially distance ourselves. We should find and utilize all opportunities that we have to really not only stay connected, but even increase the opportunities. Again, last example from our experience, when we started this idea to connect with our partners all over the world, it was exciting to see how many immediately got the idea and were excited to share this festival with us. And a very nice experience for me personally was, I think about two and a half weeks ago. I recognized that this development of a joint festival of 120 places all over the world has such a dynamic that even if we here in Linz would have to switch off our activities today, the festival is unstoppable. There are already so many people preparing their participation at the festival that even without it would exist. And I think this is really an encouraging thing. This is something that gave us a lot of energy to see this commitment from so many people all over the world. And I'm sure the program that you are starting today will be a similar success. And I hope I can contribute with Ars Electronica also in future times. So thank you very much for having me today. And I'm looking forward to very interesting presentations now. Thank you.
So thank you very much, Mr. Stocker, for your very strong and powerful message. Oh, well, what we have in common with ACIC and the message that Stocker-san mentioned, or Mr. Stocker mentioned, I'm sorry, I'm just too frank. And oh, well, no matter how hard the situation is, or no matter how difficult it is, or even if we should be or we must be distant from other people or other communities, they don't simply stop us from communicating and exchanging, and it doesn't stop us from being creative and innovative. So this is a very, very strong and powerful message to across the globe, starting or stated by Stocker-san, but also the ACIC is synchronizing this heart, and also we are doing our activities from Asia as well. Thank you very much for the encouragement, and we would like to now introduce all the participating organizations of ACIC, because as I mentioned, the ACIC's very unique thing and unique point, I would say, is of course the variety and diversity. So we have, as I mentioned, 6 representatives from each organization on board of ACIC, and we would like to do it rather unique way. So we are doing a relay of presentation of each partner, starting from ACI in alphabetical order. So let me call Jinyu-san from ACI in Gwangju. Hello, can you hear me?
Hi, yeah, I can hear you well.
Okay, thank you so much for joining.
Thank you.
Would you please introduce ACI?
Okay. Hi, this is Gigi Choi from Asia Culture Institutes. On behalf of our institution, I'd like to say thank you to all the partners for the contribution and efforts to start this collaborative platform. I'm very glad that we are part of this project and are looking forward to diverse activities that will take place through ACIC. Asia Culture Institute is an organization in ACC Gwangju, Korea that creates and distributes the contents of Asian arts and culture. Now, please enjoy our video.
ACC, where various creative Asian cultures harmonize together. Asia Culture Center has opened its door wide toward the world. The Forest of Light. ACC is a building in which architectural beauty of humanity stand out. The new building has established a space underground where every citizen can freely communicate with one another. It creates a forest of light as the light on the earth fills the building underground in every corner through the skylight, while the light underground shines the ground park. ACC is a place of international exchange where artists from Asia and all over the world gather together and create art of tomorrow. It is also a complex art institution of creation and production based on Asian culture. ACC will be a platform of convergence and creation that communicates with the world with the infinite potential of Asian culture. As the dynamic energy of Asian culture, moving toward the world, beyond the boundaries of nations and people and the division of genres and formats, ACC's cultural values will make the most creative and innovative cultural flow in this era, where you can meet today's art and tomorrow's culture. ACC, Asia Culture Center.
Now, I'd like to introduce our next partner, Creative Economy Agency from Thailand.
Good evening. My name is Polapatli Nutapong, and I'm here representing the Creative Economy Agency, or CEA, in Thailand. Firstly, I would like to thank Knowledge Capital in Japan for organizing the Asia Creative and Innovation Channel collaboration. CEA is honored to be invited to join, and we are excited to be able to work with all our partners in the region. CEA is looking forward to sharing the creative and innovative work from the Thai people with the channel, and we are particularly eager to learn about and share the fabulous work that various entities in our partners network have created, each within their own unique circumstances and challenges, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic. Without further ado, I would like to present a short video introduction about the Creative Economy Agency in Thailand. CEA wishes all ACIC partners and their affiliates success and would like to thank Knowledge Capital once again for creating and leading ACIC. I now turn over the presentation to Cyberport in Hong Kong. Thank you very much.
Good evening. This is Eric Chen, the Chief Public Mission Officer of Cyberport. Cyberport is an innovative digital community with over 1,500 startups and technology companies. It is wholly owned by the Hong Kong SAR government. We aspire to be the hub of digital technology. And we are committed to nurture a vibrant tech ecosystem by cultivating talent, promoting entrepreneurship among youth, supporting startups on the growth journey, fostering industry development by promoting strategic collaboration with local and international partners, and integrating new and traditional economies by accelerating digital transformation. We focus on 6 clusters, 3 application clusters and 3 technology clusters. They are FinTech, Smart Living, which is part of Smart City Initiative of Hong Kong, Digital Entertainment, which includes esports. And the 3 technology clusters are artificial intelligence, blockchain, and cybersecurity. We look forward to working with you all to build a strong innovative community for the Asia-Pacific regions. Please enjoy our video. Hello. The next sessions will be from Knowledge Capital of Japan.
Thank you for your introduction, Mr. Eric. Hello, my name is Tatsuya Nakano, General Manager of Nareッジキャピタル Association. I'm glad that we could reach this day in July to start this online channel, which we Nareッジキャピタルproposed in May toward our international partners based in Asia. In this time of hardship, we wanted to strengthen our cooperation with partners that we always value. Nareッジキャピタル is located inside a complex in the center of Osaka, Japan, and has all kinds of facilities for people to interact with each other. Through this physical place, bar, and various events we offer, people interact and exchange their knowledge to create new values. With a view to post-COVID-19, we have also started online and virtual events and projects that are not tied to the physical space. However, we believe that some are only created by face-to-face communication. It's not easy to meet someone face-to-face now, but I sincerely hope we will be able to promote online exchange like this, and one day interact with you in a physical place. Looking forward to that day We hope you will enjoy a video introducing our concept. Here you are.
Osaka, one of Japan's most powerful economic zones and a gateway to Asia. Next to Osaka Station is Grand Front Osaka and its core facility, Knowledge Capital. A place for knowledge creation and interaction, connecting people, things, and information to create new value. Business people, researchers, creators, and consumers. Here, diverse people connect with advanced technologies and exchange knowledge and ideas to create new value in the form of products, services, and even culture and human resources. With Omoshiroi as its core value, it's fully equipped to foster knowledge innovation. A new style of urban development, powered by constant evolution through knowledge creation and interaction to create new value. This is Knowledge Capital.
Thank you for watching. Today, we looked at our concept, but in the future, we'd like to introduce the events we offer and cutting-edge technologies created by our participants. So please look forward to it. Now, let us pass the baton to the next partner, NareッジCity, Mr. Shen.
Yao Ming. The total construction area of Knowledge City is about 400,000 square meters, which is composed of 9 office buildings and nearly 800 square meters of K-Lab commercial facilities. The Knowledge City has created a complete urban ecosystem, including business, commerce, education, culture, art, entertainment, and catering. It will promote new developments with high standard business experience and full cycle corporate services. Looking forward to cooperating with you all in the future and hoping that we can create more collisions of inspiration. Next, please enjoy the video.
昆河万科黄龙万科中心坐落于西湖区黄龙国际商务圈核心位置，黄龙板块紧邻西湖、浙大，兼具文教资源与商业底蕴。历来是500强企业的入驻首选，也是互联网企业的创业福地。黄龙万科中心无缝连接在建的机场轨道快线和地铁10号线，同时步行可达地铁2号线学院路站，在建的3号线玉谷路站，楼下还有机场巴士速达杭州东站、西站、香山机场等交通枢纽。黄龙万科中心由美国 KPF 建筑设计事务所、Office Smart 景观设计、日建设计等国际顶尖团队倾力打造。项目总建面约40万方，由9幢写字楼和近8万方的知识消费体验场 K-Lab 商业配套组成，是板块内的标杆项目。目前项目已入驻蚂蚁金服、惠普、飞利浦、WeWork、众安科技、微策略等70余家企业，凝聚世界500强、巨型独角兽、上市企业等众多创新力量，共服务约6000办公人群。 全期项目交付后，预计2000余家企业入驻，服务2万高端白领。新品发布会需要定场地，创新会议厅是不二之选。举步即达的文化艺术中心将成为精英们探索先锋艺术的好去处。如果您想拔草网红餐饮店，入手潮牌服饰，享受24小时健身 ，K-Lab 欢迎您的光临。除此之外，万科旗下企业服务平台新商会、1年1度的城市创新者大会发条节等，也将为企业全周期发展链接各界资源，提供多元支持。
Watching. Let's welcome National Innovation Agency.
Konbanwa, Sawadee Krab. My name is Panat Chairat. I'm the Executive Director of National Innovation Agencies under Ministries of Higher Education, Science, Research, and Innovation. We are a public organization that support more than 2,000 startups and also SME, including large corporations on their own innovation endeavors. And also we support more than 47 universities to turn themselves to be entrepreneurial universities. We have quite extensive collaboration in international level, including knowledge capitals. I would like to congratulate Asia Creatives and Innovation channels that we are part of that. At this moment, I believe that we are facing with a new normal and also a new terrains of innovation. That's why we are working on at least 7 key strategic innovation, business model innovation, area-based innovation, social innovation, public sector innovation, data-driven innovation, paradigm innovations, and of course, aesthetic innovation. Next, I would like to show you the NIA introductory video. Please enjoy.
Innovation is significant for the economic and social development that makes people's life more convenient and easier. Plus, it's a crucial factor which leads the country to an economic prosperity that comes in an equal wealth distribution. National Innovation Agency has been proceeding in supporting Thailand's innovation system in a sustainable way by networking the cooperation of the public and private sectors, also conducting the activities that accelerate innovation skills among NIA target prospects as follows. For entrepreneur, NIA established NIA Academy, which is a platform for enhancement of innovation capability for innovative people by providing suitable curriculums for suitable target prospects. Startup Thailand constantly raises an awareness of startup in the country. Innovation Thailand Expo raises an awareness of innovation and stimulates the evolution of innovation in every sector. With its accomplishment, more than 3,000 entrepreneurs have met with the consultancy service team, and more than 500 innovation development projects have been launched. Area-based innovation to ensure that the innovation diffusion has been across nationwide, which are regional level, city level, and district level. For the international level, it's working through innovation diplomacy, which is developing the collaboration of global innovation. Spark Accelerator is established for the purpose of supporting Thai startups in early stage.
Okay, I hope you enjoy our video presentations. Let's be passed on to our colleagues from Taipei.
可以了吗？还没有。Yeah. Hello, good evening. This is Oliver Lin, Vice President of Taiwan Design Research Institute. You may know our name in the past is the Taiwan Design Center. This February, we changed our name and upgrade to Taiwan Design Research Institute. Right now, there are about 130 staff, and our business and function focus on design policy, design research, design guidance, and consultant on industry, and also design promotion. Now we are the really National Design Center. Please watch our video, introduce ourselves, please. Okay, thank you very much. Now, Nareッジ Capital, it's your turn. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for the relay session, and well, it's astonishing to see all the partners on board here in ACIC Asia Creative and Innovation Channel. Well, first of all, I apologize for the clumsiness a little bit when we switch from the video into the speakers. And I really like to remind you that this is all live, so please, or rather, enjoy the kind of clumsiness even, because we are doing at well, online and also simultaneously communicating with each other. So what we cherish here at ACIC is the variety of the institutions and organizations on board. Of course, you can notice that some of them are art institutes, some of them are design institute, and there are cultural or incubation center or innovation oriented organizations. So what we offer here at ACIC is such variety, and also the width and depth of these contents that we could offer at here. So I would really like to appreciate all the partners on board and also the close attention of yours. So I would give a program schedule for the next week and after, so stay tuned. Thank you very much. So coming back to the studio, at the final part of today's live streaming, thank you very much for joining. By the way, it's extraordinary reactions from the audience as well. So at the final part, as I said, I would give you an announcement of the next few programs coming in. So coming up program for next week on Friday, 7th of August at 4 p.m. or 16-hour starting. This is actually GMT +7, so this is the time in Thailand, all because the host is National Innovation Agency in Bangkok in Thailand. They would present the impact of COVID-19 on Thailand's healthcare industry and the development of health tech ecosystem. As you saw in the introduction, NIA is fully specialized in deepening the technology into various fields throughout researches and also the startups. And of course, COVID-19 impacted a lot in the healthcare industry and also the development of such technology related to healthcare. We are very much looking forward to that. And the following week, on Friday, 14th of August, same time at 4 p.m., GMT +7, also in Thailand time. The host is Creative Economy Agency, and they are presenting under the title Navigating Thailand's Creative Industries Through the Crisis. Of course, this all mentioned in the introduction and presentation. This is the hardship, but in such circumstances, we also can offer a lot of variety of services. So CEA, Creative Economy Agency, is exactly doing that, especially for SMEs in the creative industries. Of course, we need to get through this current situation with a lot of creativity, and we should bind it up for United. Okay, so we are closing today's live streaming. I hope you enjoyed the streaming today, and let me just remind you that today is just the day for the kickoff, so we have more to offer in the coming weeks. So I really like to hear your opinions or comments and feedbacks, anything that you felt, so you can actually leave comments on YouTube Live or any other SNS media. Perhaps you can hashtag ACIC or Asia Creative Innovation Channel so that we can follow you up for the further development and prosperity of this channel itself. And please be reminded that this channel is participatory one, so not only just one direction we are saying it into your camera, but what we hope is to collaborate with each other more in the future, not only this participating organizations, but the people across the world. So we don't stop communicating and we don't stop being creative and innovative. Well, just to close this session, I would also like to mention that the logos are created by the Creative Economy Agency, one of the partners. I hope you liked the logo as well. And the opening jingles are created by the Asia Culture Institute in Gwangju. So I would like to send a big applause for these creations, and let's enjoy the ending of this ACIC first live streaming. I really like to see you next week as well. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next week. Bye bye.